Guten Morgen, yeah, reselling rat bags. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking a bit of a pivot, doing something a little different. I want to show you a few items that I think can help you within your eBay store. I just want to make this one short, sweet, and to the point to show these items that I think for minimal money can actually help you in your business. There's some stuff that I've tested here that is quite good. There's some stuff that's quite garbage. I'm going to show you the good stuff.
I'm coming in with a quick disclaimer. Diary of a Flipper often gets messages from businesses and companies trying to promote products and they offer to pay him. Temu did in this case, and that's why this video is getting done. He declined the money and decided to buy stuff anyway because he doesn't use their products or hasn't used the products in the past, doesn't want to mislead any of you. So this is a non-paid promotion. He simply bought this stuff to see if it works. So, don't get the shits on if you buy it and it's no good.
The package came so quick. I've done a couple of orders through Temu now, and I'm talking within a week, I had a bag full of random stuff. Now, that was the one downfall. Everything got thrown into a satchel, like it was pretty poorly packaged, but I mean, at the end of the day, there wasn't nothing too major or delicate in there that I was worried about. I think my order was like, in the end, cost me $30, $40, something like that. And I got a lot of stuff in there, a lot of crap, like random crap, like a head massager. There's the thing that you put on your head and stick a hairdryer on it to dry your hair. Just random. What else did we get? A bird whistle that didn't work. Yeah, I just had a bit of fun with it. Once again, not paid to do this, they just asked and I declined. So I'm going to show you the stuff that's actually relevant to what we do. Now, something that I think gives us all the shits as sellers is pet hair when you get it, especially if you don't have pets. And one thing that shits me is cat hair because I'm allergic to the bastard. So if I get a bunch of clothing that's got cat hair on it, I start sneezing. Now, this isn't going to stop me sneezing, but I've used different rollers before. You can get the stick rollers from like the supermarket. I don't think they're all that expensive. I can't remember. But I feel personally they don't work that well. I don't know. Let me know below if you think that there are some good ones out there. But I found this thing here on the old Temu, whatever thing's called, that essentially removes 99% of hair in one swipe, and it's reusable. You can use it forever. So I thought we'll give this a go. Looking at the listing, it was a bit, I don't think you are actually meant to remove the hair from the cat while it's still attached to the cat. And it looks like they did it. Exact. So it's turned up the exact item. I give it a whirl before and it works really good. Cost $1.30, down from 16 bucks or something, I think. So this is something that I could say I'd definitely buy again. Like if this ends up broken, unless it breaks tomorrow and I don't get to use it much, it's like, it looks like it'd be pretty sharp. So I'd probably only let kids play with it if you really don't like the kid. I probably wouldn't try and cut my hair with it because that's destined to probably take an ear off. But all around, it worked good. I just used it before on a fleece. Let's try it again. So I think I'll give it a practice on this just dirty old rag because it doesn't matter if this one gets damaged. We don't like them anyway. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see it actually. I'm just saying that. There's a bit of cat hair and stuff on there. Here's a little tool and it comes off really good. Like this is way better than those lint rollers. I say that now and some of it's stuck to it, but look, there you go. It's plucked up a bit of hair, but I don't mind that. Just getting all the loose dingleberries. As for how long it's going to last, I don't know. It worked fine then. Worked fine this morning. I'm going to give that, I prefer that to the lint roller, so I'm actually going to give that 4.5 flip heads out of 5. That's $1.38 in the deal. So I think if you're a clothing seller and you do have issues with like cat hair and dog hair and stuff, I'd get on it. $1.38, free ship. I don't know if that was because I bought extra stuff or what, but pretty cheap. Another one that bugs the absolute hell out of me is the piling when you get that on clothing. Those little fur balls and shit like that. So another tool that I do have here, and I got this from Bunnings, and it's the best purchase I've ever made. It's this. It was $7, and it still is from Bunnings. You can go down and get it. I'm not sponsored by Bunnings either, but this thing works like a charm. I assume most people know what it is. A couple of batteries in it, boom. It shaves off all the lint, shaves off all the little bits of piling and all the bullshit that's on a clothing item. I got recommended to get one years ago from like Target, and it was about $45 or something. But whoever recommended it said works an absolute treat. It's the dream. You want to get on it. I got on it. Fucking broke after like a couple of weeks. I've had this going for about 6 months now. And as you can see, that's chockers. So $7 Bunnings, you cannot go wrong with that. It's local. If you're worried about using Temu for stuff, I'm giving you a local shoot as well. Not that there's too much on this pile of shit, but you bang it over. That sucks up the cat air as well a little bit. Not as good, but bang it. And for this bad boy, I give that a 5 out of 5 because this is still my original one. I've also used that shitloads. Battery's still fine, still working a treat. You just got to empty the bastard. So definitely recommend them if you're in the market for it. Obviously not sponsored by Bunnings, as I said. Now, I'm pretty content with this listing set up here. This isn't something that I'll probably use at all, but I bought it to try it for you guys. And hey, if it's okay, I'll probably give it to one of you. Let's have a look at it. So I reckon I'm going to call bullshit on this one. It says it was $92 and it's marked down to $8. I paid $8 for it. And what it is, it's a light box. So I'll show you the photos of what was on the ad. Sorry if it sounds windy and shit in here at the minute. The heater just kicked in and I can't be arsed turning it off and filming this part again. So you got to deal with it. Anyway, here it is. I've got to put it together. So that's a pain in the bum to begin with. But for $8, we'll give it a go and see if this is actually something that might be good for your business. So I'm going to sit down at Eli's table here, his little drawing table. Hopefully I don't break his chair with me fat ass. And let's assemble this. So the little light comes with your manual. I didn't read the manual, so I assume it's right. Even a little bag. You can fold it up. I didn't do well putting it together. The light's there on it. So there's a hole there if you need it. Stick another light in or whatever. All right, let's give it a go. All right, so it's not a bad little option. It's just really small. I don't know if there is other sizes. I didn't really read the listing. So, and the cord's small, but I mean, you can buy another cord for it. It's quite bright. It looks quite good. I think the photos would come up fine. I mean, I'll stick that in there for a photo. I don't know what that even is. I think it's like a temperature gauge. Maybe. Oh, it's going off now. I don't know what's going on there. But I think that'd come up fine, and that's like, shut up. I'm giving this a 2.5 out of 5. I believe it is a good thing and it could be very helpful. For me personally, it's not, which is one reason it gets a low ranking. The other reason being the size. Like, I know I've got a pretty big head and it only just fits on my head. So it's probably a good thing for some. It's up to you to decide that, and maybe just check if you can get a bigger one if you need a bigger one. But yeah, $8 free ship, like, that's pretty good, really. Now to pivot for the shoe sellers. I've got a little thing for you guys. So if you are anything like me, you like to keep your shoes protected and covered at all costs, especially if you're out in a shed or something where bugs can get in, or spiders or dust or whatever. And I've always used these bad boys because they've just been super handy. But they're quite expensive. So basically what I do with these, I'll show you. So it's just this little plastic sleeve here. And you can blow it out. Oh. They taste a bit weird and they're a bit slimy. I think that just keeps the shoe protected, but I'm just practicing on my old slipper here. So you bang that over like that, and then I think that one broke. Not a good example. These are the extra small ones. I don't know why I got them. But that's what I use to protect shoes normally. But at least on here, they had some available. So they were the little shoe bags. Actually specifically designed for shoes. And they weren't in the parcel. I didn't get them. So I'm going to give that a 0 and a 0 for the missing item, because they never turned up. But they were only a couple of bucks for like 50. So that could be an option. But that one broke, and that was an expensive one. So I probably wouldn't use these. I'll try again on the other ones. I know that quite a few of you are like me and aren't real good with the old budgeting. You like to spend money. I thought I'd get this and give it a go, and it actually looks pretty good. I think this would be good for some people. It's very simplistic. It was $4. I don't really know. I know some budget planners are really expensive these days, but let's have a look. I mean, for $4, it's just all printed shit from someone. People make custom ones of these all the time, but it's got your monthlies, your debt tracker, expense tracker, a lot of, I mean, let's be honest. It's 2024. People have phones and computers and stuff. But if you're old school, hey, this is pretty good. I'll give that a 3. I'm better off just not knowing how poor I am. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Approved. Flipper approved. That slimy stuff that was on the shoe cover has got on me budget planner. God damn it. This thing's like a shoe cleaner. And I think you put some soap in there and a bit of water. And apparently shoes come up nice and clean. I think that's what it is. And you put a bit of this in. Here we go. Cleaning cream, white shoe cleaner. So I'm going to test this out to see how it goes. Also got this separately. This is an eraser. And apparently it's designed for shoes. So I'm going to test that first. So we've got a somewhat filthy little Reebok here. Let's give him a bit of a rub. That is actually doing fuck all. Other than getting shit everywhere. So the eraser's a pile of shit, so let's try this Jewfish cleaning cream white shoe cleaner, gentle, safe and durable. Apparently it's meant to be really good. Crack this fucker open. Old sniff test. I've got a feeling she'll be strong. Oh, what the hell? No, that other thing didn't come with it. That came with it. Alright. Not too bad. What do we do? It's all in Chinese or Japanese. Let's give this a whirl. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not my favourite, but hey, if you like cleaning up shoes and that, then it could be for you. Not for me. I despise doing that. That takes too long. Washing machine go for me, and a quick rub if needed. I'll show you what I prefer and that I get from Bunnings for maybe $4. So usually you just see these rolls of cleaning material at Bunnings. They don't cost much. I always have a couple of rolls of these on hand just for any situation because they're pretty bloody amazing. So once again, giving Bunnings a plug because that shit's good. Supreme Sugar Soap. This shit lasts me forever. And I think it was about $4 as well from Bunnings. This is what I've always used. If needed, I use it to clean toys. I use it to clean anything that's not fully electrical, or even the outsides of consoles and shit. Bit on a rag, couple of squirts, so they don't go everywhere. And just give it a rub. And it comes up pretty good. Can't really beat the sugar soap in my opinion. So, if it's me, I mean, it's probably a bit hard to tell on the camera there, but personally, my preference would be $4 and a rag. What I might do, actually, I'll get the other shoe and I'll give it a taste test of this. Well, I'm not going to taste it, but I'll give this a whirl. I'm pretty sure that's what it's for. There's all like little grooves in that. So this is what they call a groove cleaner, a crevice cleaner. It's got all the things there. It's like a scourer. You can fill the soap in it and a bit of warm water or whatever and clean. So it could work on shoes. It could work on consoles. It could work on all sorts of things. I probably wouldn't put too much liquid in if you're doing a console. And I definitely unplugged the console before I did it. But I will give this one a whirl at another point. I mean, it's basically just a scourer. I think it's going to be fine to get into the, cracks. So, I mean, what can go wrong with that, really? That holds on there firmly. Yeah. So, yeah, there you have it. I trialled a bunch of stuff, whether it be just general fun stuff for at home and that. I actually got false teeth from there. I accidentally swallowed one. Story for another day. And, well, I haven't got my other one in today. But that's actually, they cost me like 20 cents. And they were actually all right. I did it for a bit of a laugh, but they worked fine. So, it's better than a $6,000 denture. But yeah, anyway, if you want me to do more of those, let me know below. And if you've done some yourself from Temu or you've got any other little secrets that you might want to let out the bag, let me know below and then I can test them as well. And other people might be able to utilize them as well. So, it's all share and care in here. There's just a few products that I trialed that could be helpful for maybe one of you guys. There's some of the cleaning stuff there. That hair remover I'm definitely going to use for the future. I think it was okay. So, look, I'm still not going to take your money, Temu, but I showed you some products and it would actually be helpful. I went in with the mindset thinking that we'd probably be looking more for things to buy and then resell, which I know people do that, more so at markets and that. That ain't my game. I ain't doing that. Might have a look at the sex toys later though. Do some comparisons. But I don't think I'll actually buy any. But anyway, I appreciate you as champions. Do me a huge favour. If you aren't already subbed, I am very close to 5K. As soon as I hit that, I'm doing another giveaway. So there's also a like button there too. And then there's a couple more videos if you want to watch some more of my nonsense. Appreciate you. Love you. See you in the next one.